What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Poppy Playtime update video. Now, today's video, it's going to be a fun one. We're going to be having our first look at Kissy Missy, Huggy Wuggy's potential sister, or who knows what, but she's in the game files. We're going to be taking a look at that, along with some other crazy secrets and stuff like that. This is going to be a fun video. So, of course, if you're new to the channel and you have not already, and you're looking at that subscribe button, press it right now. We've been getting so many new subscribers that are, fans of Poppy Playtime. So, if you're looking at it, be sure to get subscribed. And, of course, if you're excited for more Poppy Playtime videos, because there is still more after this, be sure to leave a like on the video right now. And let's get a ton of likes on this video, and we'll go from there. Now, today's video, like I said, it's going to be a fun one. We're going to be taking a look at some different Poppy Playtime animations of Huggy Wuggy, different move cycles and stuff like that, some new characters, some old characters, and some different things. It's going to be a really fun video, and of course, we're going to be taking a look at Kissy Missy, which is Huggy Wuggy's, like I said, sister, I think? I don't know. We really don't know much about her. We've seen her on the walls and stuff like that in Chapter 1, and, she's just painted on there, and we didn't actually see her in Chapter 1, though, but apparently, she's in the game files, and a YouTuber found her, I should say, and they colored her and everything, painted her to be pink and everything like that, and we're going to be taking a look at her in today's video. It's going to be a very fun video, so be sure to stay tuned to the end. But of course, before we get into this, I do got to say a massive thank you to Kinetic TJ. This would not be possible without him, okay? He is on the road right now to 10K subscribers. He's at 7.5K right now. So what we should do, guys, all right? I'm going to link his channel in the description. You guys should all head over there and subscribe. Let's get him to 10K subscribers as a thank you for letting us, letting me share this with you guys, because this video would not be possible without him. So be sure to go to his channel, hit that subscribe button, give him to 10K, and let him know that I sent you. But anyways, let's go ahead and begin. All right, so the first video I have right here is just some Huggy Wuggy animations. You guys can see this is him ducking. I'm assuming, in Chapter 1, whenever he ducks underneath the thing, that's what it looks like. It's the animation from that. A fast walk, which... when did we ever see him fast walk? Maybe at one point he was going to be able to run after us. An idle stand. Now, as you guys know, if he hits like a wall, he'll just stand idly and just watch you. So that's probably what this is for. And a hug jump scare. So yeah, that's just his jump scare right there. But I think that's interesting that he can actually run a little bit in these animations. So maybe at one point he was able to chase after us besides in the vent section. I'm thinking before we got in there, maybe he would like run after you. Now we have a default stance, the reveal. So nothing really too crazy here. These are just really cool, different poses and stuff like that I wanted to share with you guys because I thought it looked awesome. But yeah, this is just the reveal stance. We have the sprinting stance. Okay, come on. Could you imagine that, dude? Imagine Huggy Wuggy running after you like that. That would be terrifying. There's the slow walk that we're used to in, Chapter 1 before we get into the vent sequence. The vent crawling, which, ooh, that's hard to forget that one, all right? That is straight up nightmare fuel, especially without the teeth. Oh my gosh, dude, it looks like your grandpa with no teeth chasing after you. All right, now here we have some different items from throughout the game. I just want to share these because I thought they were interesting. A cafeteria table. I don't think we saw this anywhere. I do know that in the main Huggy Wuggy area, there was going to be a cafeteria at some point, right? I think there's like a sign for a cafeteria. So maybe this is where this was going to be, or unless, if you guys recognize this table from anywhere in the game, let me know in the comment section down below. But maybe a potential cafeteria at some point was going to be added into the game. I really have no idea, but it's just interesting. It's really just a table, but wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was cool. Now, after this, we get into some more crazy things. We're starting off slow, by the way. We're going to eventually get into, the crazy stuff. So, all right. So next up, we have this chair right here, which, I mean, I don't know what this is from. I think this is potentially, if you guys remember our hacking video, we hacked into the movie theater. I think this is one of those theater chairs, which we'll see in a few seconds here, that there is actual other theater stuff here. So this has to be one of the theater chairs. So yeah, once again, at one point we were going to be able to go into that theater and actually explore in there and do something. My guess is watching the tapes in that theater. I think it would have been cool to like find reels around the Chapter 1 and like bring them to the theater and then like, watch the tapes on there. I think that'd be cool. But, we just got, the TVs, which is also pretty cool too. And I feel like that probably makes a little bit more sense. But either way, cool to see. Now, after the chair, we get a theater sign, which as you guys can see, it's right there, and the theater flooring. So yeah, it's just cool to see this stuff. Because like I said, I mean, we saw it when we hacked, but I don't think it was in this good of detail. So obviously you would go down the theater steps, take a seat, and then watch your favorite movie, which would probably be one of those creepy VHS tapes. Now, if you're wondering what this is, if you guys remember the other hacking video, we hacked that baby factory, and I remember this was in there. Now, I'm assuming this is some kind of machine to make those babies, which we find around the, Chapter 1 normally, but yeah, I don't think we ever found, like, the machine that makes them. Maybe we did, I honestly don't remember, but still, either way, when we hacked to that new area with all the babies, if you guys haven't checked that video, be sure to do so, but this is the machine that was in there, I'm pretty sure. So this is the baby maker, okay? That's what we'll call this thing. The baby maker, which there is a door on the side of it, which is kind of creepy. I guess maybe that's how you like get in there to like work on the machine or something. I don't know, or maybe that's like a hiding spot. I don't know. Now this is also from that same section. If you guys remember, all the baby heads were stacked up on this little conveyor belt thing, whatever you want to call it. Like a display case, I guess. But yeah, that's the baby head storage unit. Okay, that's what we'll call that thing. All right, like the Funtime animatronics have the Funtime, you know, they have the kid storage unit. This has the baby head storage unit right here, okay? It looks so creepy though without like all the textures and stuff like that. But yes, that's where you would like, you know, obviously stack all your baby heads after they're made, and then you would eventually build them. Now here's okay, there's the cafeteria sign right there. So I thought, yeah, in the Huggy Wuggy section, when you first see him, I thought I remember a cafeteria sign, and yep, there is one. So I guarantee that table was probably eventually for the cafeteria, which we still could potentially see it at some point. Now next up we have these guys right here, which these are just the different characters throughout the game. I just thought this was interesting. You know, you got Huggy Wuggy, which there's the Kissy Missy reveal, okay? I didn't mean to show it this early, but hey, you got to early look at it. But look, okay, you got a bunch of different toys right here, which I'm guessing these have to come into play at some point. I think every chapter is going to have a new toy becoming something terrifying. So you've got a cat right there, which, I mean, I don't know what that could become. I think they all... The only thing that's weird is Huggy Wuggy was already humongous. Like, there's a humongous version of him in there. So unless we go to a new section and every section has like a gigantic version of these characters, I don't see how they're going to chase after us. But then again, they experimented on multiple different people and multiple different creatures and stuff like that. So maybe they experimented on these, and, you know, there's a big version of a cat that's going to chase after us, along with that other cat beside this little robot. I don't think this robot would be something that would come after us. That kind of looks like Master Chief in a way, though. Looks like a Halo character. Like, just the suit-wise, not the rest of them. But that cat we'll see later on, by the way. Connect TJ made his own version of it with, like, he put Huggy Wuggy's teeth on that cat, and it is absolutely horrifying and just really cool. Now, I think what he's showing on the side right here is the paintings that are on the walls. So there's paintings of them, and then there's the actual toy version of them. So there's the cat right there. Like I said, he put Huggy Wuggy's teeth on that thing, and oh my god, I want to see that thing in game looking like how he made it, because it looks really creepy, which we'll see at the end of the video as like a little bonus. Now, here's this dinosaur, which, sorry about the weird cropping, but I hope, I want to see that thing chase after us. It has like the neck of like a giraffe, but obviously it's a, what was that called, like an Allosaurus or whatever. It kind of reminds me of one of those, like the thing from Jurassic Park when they first, you know, see the dinosaurs for the first time in Jurassic Park 1. That's what that reminds me of. But that'd be terrifying to see that thing's neck, like, looking over. Like, imagine you're up on, like, a high railing, and that thing just peeks over the railing at you and tries to eat you. Oh, my. They have so many good opportunities with this game. I'm so excited. So, next up, Huggy Wuggy. Now, this is just the toy version of him. So, like I said, there is a toy version of every character here. This is Poppy, which we see at the end, which he has some weird eyes, which I don't know if he zooms in on in this video, but they almost look human-like, which is very creepy. And now, I agree with MatPat's theory, where I think Poppy is probably going to be helping us out. We find her at the end of chapter 1. In the next chapter, she's going to be helping us out. Maybe we, like, I don't know, she follows us around or something like that. Now, this is our first look at Kissy Missy, which I think I could be wrong about that name. If you guys have a better name, or, you know, if you know the exact name, let me know it in the comment section down below. But I think that's her name, because Huggy Wuggy, Kissy Missy, it makes sense. But like I said, it could be anything at this point. Now, she looks absolutely creepy. Now, I don't know if she's going to show up. I'm assuming at some point, Huggy Wuggy's going to come back. But then again, it looked like we killed him at the end of chapter 1. But if he does come back and she joins in with him, that would be terrifying, having them both chase after you. But yeah, once again, he's showing the different artwork on the sides, on the walls and stuff like that. Now, here's the interesting thing about these two characters, okay? Huggy Wuggy is that's the size of him that chases you in chapter 1. That's the same size as Kissy Missy. So I think at one point she was going to actually chase after us, because why would they make a humongous version of her like this? I just think that'd be strange. Now, here's the untextured versions of both of them. This is the one, you know, without any color on them, without any, you know, nothing, just completely untextured versions of them. But either way, like I was saying, they're both humongous. So I think at one point, Kissy Missy was going to chase after us, unless it's something Connect TJ did. I'm honestly not too sure. But if they are both the same size and they're found like that in the game files, yeah, I think at one point she was going to come after us, and that would have been absolutely terrifying. And that also raises the question, the other toys are in smaller versions of them, so they were never supposed to be chasing after us. They never had any plans of making them big, it looks like. But that doesn't mean that in the next few, you know, chapters and stuff like that, that they won't get, you know, gigantic sized like that and eventually come after us. Now, here is him designing Kissy Missy, and, you know, obviously this is the version I think this is the version of her that he found in the game files, and he's putting her together. So he found all the different pieces of her, and he's putting her together, he's painting her, he's doing everything, all the work that needs to be done to actually make her, you know, look like Kissy Missy here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, huge shout out to Connect TJ. This would not be possible without him. And yeah, like I said, we got to give him to 10K subs. But yeah, so he completely makes her into, you know, Kissy Missy. And yeah, she's so creepy. Now, the weird thing is we don't actually, her mouth is never open. Well, I guess it's not really a weird thing, but I wish her mouth was actually open so we could see if she has like the sharp teeth too, or if her teeth are different, or if maybe she's a friendly version. Because I mean, if Poppy's friendly, potentially she could be friendly too. But I don't know. And like I said, there is pictures of her everywhere throughout the factory, so she's got to show up at some point. Now, here is the cool version that he made. and, you know, of the cat right here. He turned the cat into a nightmare, okay? He added a bunch of red stuff to it. You guys know what that is. A lot of cranberry juice. He threw it all over the cat. He added some gigantic sharp teeth, a tongue, and, yeah, that's the original version to the left, and that's the one he made to the right, and, oh, man, that thing is so scary looking. And I don't know, it couldn't even eat you, because if it ate you, it would chew off its own tongue. Its own tongue is sticking out. I mean, I guess it could, like, retract its tongue or something, but either way, if that thing literally, imagine to eat you, it has to chew off its own tongue. Like, that's like, what is it, like, when bees sting, or is it wasps, or is it both of them? I don't know, I think it's one of the other or both, but whenever they sting you, they die. It's like that. If he can bite you, but if he bites you, you're dead. So guys, that is everything that we had to look at in today's video. Overall, a lot of cool things were found in the game files, and I don't know if there's any more, but if there is, I'm sure Kinetic TJ will find them, and he'll let me do a video on them, I'm pretty sure, so I'll be covering them in future videos. But yeah, honestly, I think that's it for Chapter 1. I think we've basically found everything. There's some other YouTubers that have been doing like 50 videos on Chapter 1, and I'm like, I don't know how. There's nothing else here. I mean, I think there's maybe a few more rooms that I haven't found, but that's really it. Like, there's nothing else in Chapter 1 to find. There was something cool that I wanted to try where you can, like, delete stuff in the game, and, like, you can, like, delete the floor underneath Huggy Wuggy, and he would just fall straight down. I kind of wanted to do that. Or, like, delete different doors to, like, see what happens. You guys remember the door where he's, like, banging it down at the end of Chapter 1 after you escape the vents? Like, just delete that door and see what happens. Like, there's a few things I want to do, but after that, we're basically done until Chapter 2, or potentially some more teasers. I know the developers of Poppy Playtime, when they initially emailed me and sent me over early access, they said, you know, this is like a YouTuber's game. You know, they want to have it like catered to YouTubers in a way. So if they're going to do that, I imagine they're probably going to do like the route of FNAF in a way, where you're going to have teasers and, you know, different things like that. Like, maybe, I think if they had a website where, just like Scott did, where he posts different teasers, I think if they posted Poppy Playtime teasers, that would be amazing for the game. Because right now, the hype for the game is insane. I think it's, honestly, it's at the peak of where, like, FNAF was. I mean, I'm not looking at Google Trends or anything like that, but if I had to take a guess, I would say it's probably at, like, the FNAF peak when like, FNAF 2 came out. So, if you know, if they take this in the right direction, this, I mean, I think no matter what, as long as they make a good Chapter 2, and Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, however many chapters they make, I think this game's going to be a top hit, and it's going to stay like that for quite a while until, I don't know how long. And then eventually, when merchandise comes out, it's going to be huge. I think this is definitely going to be a mainstream game for quite a while. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Overall, we got to see a lot of cool things, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now if you're new, because like I said, you don't want to miss the upcoming Poppy Playtime videos. There's going to be a lot of them, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.